guys, today is Thursday. We hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. All right, so in lieu of recent events, Eric and I decided to stop in today for a really quick, a really fun video. So I think what we're calling this video today is something like restaurant dupes that you can find at the grocery store. You like that? Restaurant dupes that you can find at the grocery store.
You know that, and it's appropriate. We're all probably eating out a little bit less given the circumstances. So, and that's a popular thing in grocery stores now, where it'll be a restaurant chain and they'll have like their food in the grocery store. So I'm here for it.
All right, so what we have in store for you today, guys, are a few little appetizers. Okay, we're gonna start out with the world famous, the world renowned Cheesecake Factory brown bread.
We all know how good bread is for our diets. We all know that carbs are great, for the waistline.
It's great, and why not add the Cheesecake Factory brown bread? Now, we have not tried any of these, so we have everything here prepared, but we want to try them here with you guys. You know, it's a family thing. All right, so after we do the bread, we have some PF Chang's. All right, PF Chang's, I would have to say, if you've been, it's a taste, it's a flavor that you will remember. Okay. So we have some little egg rolls. We have a stir-fry dish that I'm gonna bring over and plate up here in just a second. We also have, Eric, I think this is gonna be your favorite. Grab that right there. This is the Chick-fil-A. Do you have it upside down?
No,
This is Chick-fil-A sauce, guys. Now, if you are a fan, as Eric is a huge fan of the Chick-fil-A sauce at Chick-fil-A, you will be very impressed to learn that you can now find this item, guys, in your grocery store. We picked this up at Kroger. Again, we have not tried any of these items, so we are really curious to see, you know, how they taste.
Quick question, because there are a lot of categories of restaurants represented here. Let's start with the Chick-fil-A sauce. So Chick-fil-A is a fast food restaurant, and I want to make this video like really interactive. So you guys let us know, what is your favorite fast food restaurant? Babe, what would you say your favorite?
Favorite fast food restaurant? Let me think. I think I'm gonna go with Chick-fil-A. Here's the thing with Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A cannot be beat. Their customer service.
And consistency.
You can go to any country, city on the planet, and Chick-fil-A is going to taste like Chick-fil-A. Their customer service, I think I would eat at Chick-fil-A if the food was bad. You cannot.
But have you ever had bad food at Chick-fil-A?
I've never had bad food at Chick-fil-A. The service, the food, everything tastes like it did at the restaurant you ate it at last time. I just love how they're yes ma'am, and they're just our pleasure.
We both worked at Chick-fil-A
when we were younger.
Not together. We didn't even know each other. That's just the irony of it. Okay.
Who hadn't worked at Chick-fil-A though?
Right. Fast casual restaurant. When I say fast casual, your Chipotle's, your Paneras, places like that. What is your favorite fast casual? All
right, so guys, remember, you guys drop down, leave a comment, let us know. So I think the first one was fast food. This one is fast casual.
By the way, my fast food was also Chick-fil-A, although I like Zaxby's. Now Zaxby's, and that's more of a southeastern chain, is catching up with Chick-fil-A. All right, so
guys, this is the
that's the PF
Chang's right here. Fast casual. Gosh,
I'm gonna say Chipotle's good.
See, Chipotle started messing up and getting people sick, and
we have Moe's, which is similar to Chipotle. There are a lot of Chipotle-like chains. You and Chase really like Panera.
Really?
I'm not a huge Panera sandwich person. I'm probably gonna say,
you know what? I used to like Panera, but then I found out that Panera doesn't make any of the food fresh.
All Panera stuff is frozen.
So that kind of turned me off right there with
You know
Panera.
what it is for me? It's Willie's. Willie's is a Panera-like chain here in the Southeast, here in Atlanta. I'm gonna go with Willie's.
I think I'm gonna say Five Guys. Is that fast?
You know, I was gonna ask you, I think Five Guys is fast casual. There are a lot of these little boutique burger places that are good. I like Five Guys. Five Guys is gonna be my number one.
Okay.
Let me know in the comments.
Okay. You guys know when you go out to eat at, you know, any restaurant, typically you'll get some bread on the table. So we're gonna start today with our bread. In our house, Cheesecake Factory is the favorite of someone upstairs who, we won't mention, but for fear that he'll fly down here. But he loves that place. Eric and I have actually sworn it off.
Yeah, I kind of got over it.
Their consistency is just all over the place. They're never really consistent, in my opinion. You'll go one day and it's okay. The next week it's something else. So,
but this bread is the truth.
All right, so let's see though. Let's see. So
we got this from Kroger.
Got these from Kroger, and these are the little loaves. I want to say that you can get it in a single loaf and you can slice it. Full confession, I had sandwiches one week for lunch and I used the loaf of Cheesecake Factory bread, which is horrible for the diet. Shameful.
It was delicious.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. So babe, grab a knife, a little butter knife out of there, and we'll just share a piece of this, all right? We have not. I doubt it. I doubt it. So I'm not going to heat it up. Just, you know, when they bring it to the table, it's not really heated up. And I also have a little butter here for us. All right. That is, I can't believe it's not butter. So I guess a little healthier. I don't know.
I'll let you spread your own.
So let's give this a try. Let's give it a try.
This is good. I would warm it up a little bit.
I would warm it up.
I wouldn't toast it, but I would warm it up.
Is it warm when they bring it to us? I can't remember.
I don't know. It's been so long.
But it tastes just like it. I would definitely heat it up just a little bit in the microwave. Just a little bit. But this is absolutely the same flavor. So if you guys see the Cheesecake Factory brown bread at your Kroger or wherever you shop and you love this bread, absolutely do yourself a favor, go ahead and pick it up.
Factory represented, we got PF Chains. What is your favorite chain restaurant? And by the way, chain like the Applebee's, the Chili's, and these chain restaurants have really fallen off. I was about to say, are Applebee's even still around? Yeah, Red Lobsters, the Cheesecake Factories, the PF Chains. What's happened is the fast casual. It's either fast casual or fine dining. They've kind of taken over, but you know, chains are still good, you know. All right, so favorite chain for me, gosh, do we even go to chains anymore? I don't even know. Papados. You forgot about Papados. Is that a chain? It's a chain. They're southeast. I think they're out of Texas, but they're throughout the southeast. All right, so if you are in the southeast and you have eaten at Papados, drop down, leave a comment, let us know. What is our favorite dish at Papados? Crab finger dinner. So Papados is a Cajun, Creole, New Orleans style restaurant. Ironically, it's not based out of New Orleans, it's based out of Texas, I think. But the food, I've eaten in New Orleans at many places, but the food is really good. So we get the, what'd you say? Did you tell them? Crab finger dinner. Crab finger dinner. Now, if you are not familiar with the crab finger dinner and you've been to Papados, don't be discouraged, okay? When you look at the menu, it may not be on there. It's a secret. It's a secret food item, okay? We're putting you guys up on game here. I don't even recall ever seeing it on there after we ordered it, maybe. Sometimes they only have it for lunch or dinner, I can't remember, but they'll, So what they are just little crab fingers. And you can get them fried or sauteed. What we like to do is get half and half. What kind of sauce is that? It's like a remoulade sauce, what do you call it? Andouille, I don't know, really but it is really saucy and it is so good. And you get it with dirty rice
and an order of fries on the side. So it is absolutely a meal that you want to save up for. So yeah, I would say Papados, that is my chain. Is that yours too? I think before the other food gets cold, let's go ahead and try our little appetizers. So as I stated earlier, we have the little mini egg rolls from PF Chang's, and these are the chicken egg rolls. And so with the egg rolls, you also get this little sauce right here. So let's go ahead and give these a try.
That's good. No complaints.
Why does it taste so fresh though? I taste the chicken is surprisingly juicy. It's juicy. I taste ginger. There's some little bits of carrots and green onion in here. And I'm gonna double dip.
That's not sanitary. You know the times we're living in.
Do you guys double dip with family members?
No, that's not safe.
So I guess this is like our version of a mukbang. If we have not covered a food item that you have seen in your local grocery store.
Yeah, what's really good? That's from a restaurant in your grocery store. Yeah,
let us know and we'll have to pick it up and try it out. But so far, the Cheesecake Factory brown bread, absolutely a thumbs up. The chicken egg rolls, the little mini ones from PF Chang's, they're so crispy too, a thumbs up. What's another restaurant?
So we've covered all the levels except for fine dining.
Okay.
Like upscale, you get dressed up a little bit.
Okay.
Favorite fine dining experience, and I'm gonna test our marriage. What is the first fine dining restaurant I took you to on a date when we were dating in college?
All right, so I got all that.
You don't know that. There's no way.
All right, so favorite fine dining. All right, and you guys answer too. What is the first fine dining restaurant you took your spouse to, or you know, vice versa, that you were taken to? Whatever. Leave a comment. But so let's see. My favorite fine dining restaurant. I think I love seafood.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with either, you know, Chops or Lobster Bar here in Atlanta. Yeah, those are here in Atlanta. What you got?
I like those. I like Joe's Stone Crab, which is, there's one in Miami and there's one in Vegas. And Stone Crab is like a rare, they're hard to find. They only are in season a certain time of the year. I like the two you talked about too. Okay. Now, don't try to get out of the second question. What's the first?
Let's see.
And you're not gonna remember the name of it because it changed names.
Was it the Boathouse?
That's not what it's called though.
But it was that. Yes, it was.
Fulton Crab House at Disney. At that time, it was downtown Disney. Now it's called Paddlefish. So if you go to Disney Springs, which was downtown Disney, there's a restaurant that's in like a riverboat. But it's actually a restaurant. It used to be called Fulton's Crab House. Now it's called Paddlefish. Really good seafood. We love seafood. Yeah. Speaking of seafood, also another poll. Brown bread guys or the cheddar biscuits from Red Lobster? I think they sell those in the grocery store too.
Ooh, we'll have to try those next time.
We'll try those next time.
I'm gonna go with the brown bread.
I'm gonna go with the cheddar biscuits.
See, we haven't tried, well, okay. When we used to go to Red Lobster, were the biscuits always consistent? The taste, was it always consistent?
No, Red Lobster, no, it's lost consistency in general. But
this bread was always good at Cheesecake Factory. All right, so what's up next? Next up, we're gonna try your favorite, the Chick-fil-A sauce. So we have the Chick-fil-A sauce right here. Now, Eric puts his Chick-fil-A sauce on his fries. He puts it on his chicken sandwich,
the nuggets,
his chicken nuggets,
steak, whatever. I love Chick-fil-A sauce. I think it's just, isn't it just like barbecue sauce and...
Let's try it with the egg rolls.
I think it's barbecue sauce and mustard.
Dip it in the egg rolls.
I bet it's good with these egg rolls. It works.
Let me see. Let's see. Is Chick-fil-A sauce the new multi-purpose condiment?
That absolutely works. Tell me it doesn't work. Yeah.
It works. Oh my gosh, I like that better than the sauce that came with the egg rolls. All right, so let's go ahead and gather up a few of the nuggets. Now we have some nuggets here. These are not Chick-fil-A nuggets.
Will it elevate the flavor of these basic nuggets.
Of these basic nuggets.
Because you know the nuggets you get in the grocery store are only going to be so good.
Right. Chick-fil-A nuggets are good. If you worked at Chick-fil-A, if you used to work at Chick-fil-A, what was the marinade? What was the odd ingredient in the marinade?
I remember you used to put like pickle juice.
Pickle juice.
Yeah, I'll tell you the ingredients because I used to do the breading and the preparation of the chicken. I was the cook. I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you, so I'm not going to really give away Chick-fil-A secrets.
Because you're a family member at Chick-fil-A.
Paprika.
Eric, nobody even tastes paprika.
There's paprika.
No, it's not. All right, so we're trying the sauce now with these grocery store chicken nuggets. What do you think? Is it elevated? That was a basic chicken nugget until we dipped it in this Chick-fil-A sauce.
So for those of us that, you know, grew up in the 80s or the 70s and were young, one thing I'm struck by is just the variety of different types of food that you have now as opposed to when, you know, maybe you and I were growing up. Like I just talked about, you got fast food, fast casual, chain, and now fine dining. You know, I remember growing up, it was like McDonald's, Burger King, Red Lobster was like your fine dining. There was no fast casual.
Wait, where did your folks used to eat all the time when I first met you?
Red Lobster or probably
Piccadilly.
The buffets. Are buffets ever going to come back the way they used to? That's another good one to talk about too. Are buffets ever going to come back? I don't know.
I don't think buffets are coming back, and I don't know if I would go to a buffet with everything that's going on right now. I don't know.
You can really be a foodie now where you couldn't years and years ago.
Yeah.
There was no fast casual. There was no Five Guys or Chipotle.
Yeah. Everything is just so more readily accessible.
Yeah.
Like you can Thai food, Ethiopian food, you know, there's just so many different varieties of food. You can, like you said, it's just very easy to now be a foodie. All right, so. Quick
question before you jump. What was the original, like we love Five Guys. There are a lot of little, you know, burger chains, upscale burger chains are really, really popular. I'm sure you got your own in your city. What was the original upscale burger chain we used to go to all the time in Greenville, South Carolina?
You can't stomp me. Fuddruckers.
Are Fuddruckers still around?
Fuddruckers.
You don't see
they had the best buns. What was the
remember the bread. This is the bread right here.
I love bread. Oh my gosh, I love bread. What about, you remember Whataburger in Tallahassee?
Yeah. I think those are out of Texas. I think they're still, they just don't have them in Georgia. If
you're still in Tallahassee, if you live in Tallahassee, let me know if Whataburger is still around. The burgers were so compressed, but they were so freaking good. And I like In-N-Out Burger out in California too.
Yeah, the West Coast has In-N-Out. We have Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Let the debate begin. Which one is better, Shake Shack on the East Coast or In-N-Out?
We honestly just got Shake Shack here in Georgia.
I think that started in New York, but yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't have In-N-Out.
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna try the PF chains. See, we should have had rice. We should have had rice with this, but this is the Mandarin chicken, the orange chicken. So let's see.
It's a little, believe it or not, and I like sweet. This is a little overly sweet for me.
See, the problem is we don't have any rice to dilute the flavor, but it's not bad. So I prepared this on top of the stove. That's what the instructions said to do. However, I think next time what I'll do is cook this in the oven, and I think it will, you know, it'll maintain some of the crunchiness to the breading. Right now the breading is a little bit soggy, so I think putting it in the oven will absolutely, you know, take care of that. But
so since we're talking and going down memory lane about all of our various restaurant experiences, name the restaurant where when Chase was a baby we had to leave the restaurant because he was crying and acting up. What restaurant was that?
My memory, it's like an elephant. It was Red Lobster. It was Red Lobster. I will say too, he was a very, very good baby. It's just, you gotta know your kids' sleep schedule, and no matter how much you as a parent, the adult, want to get out of the house, you gotta respect the baby's sleep schedule. So I think that's what it was.
And let us know in the comments, you know, when you have young children, young babies, you are dying to get out of the house. And so, you know, they get 6 months, 7, 8 months old, you start, maybe we can take them to a restaurant. Do you have children, or were your children the type that you could take to a restaurant, they sit in their high chair and they would just kind of relax? Or did you have those kids where it's like, no?
We've tried all the dishes. Let's go ahead and try
Dessert.
Dessert. Junior's cheesecake. Now, you've been asking me questions. Where was the first time we tried Junior's cheesecake? And guys, look at this little really adorable petite size.
I think we actually got it in New York. And this was around the time, and the reason we knew about it, and probably everybody has seen this episode of Making the Band on MTV. That episode of Making the Band, which was...
That was MTV?
Yeah.
Wow. Which
was Puffy's TV show, where he auditioned people to be part of this group he was trying to put together. It was a reality show. It was a hot mess. And he made them walk from wherever they were, probably Harlem, I think to Brooklyn or somewhere, to go to Junior's to get cheesecake. It like literally took them like all day. That episode was hilarious. Where
did we get our cheesecake from though? When we were in New York?
I don't remember which location.
I remember it wasn't far from Times Square. I remember our hotel was in the theater district. And so we walked not too far from our hotel and we had a slice of the Junior's cheesecake. So we have just a small one here today because we
where's yours? Because this one is mine.
We knew after the bread we did not need to indulge in, you know, too much sweet. So let's give this a try.
Now, I'm not a huge cheesecake person, but I will. Oh, that's good. I take back what I just said. I'm a huge cheesecake person. That's good. That might be the new #1.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is really good. You know, they package this up. It's made in a factory, but it tastes so fresh. So really, really good. If, again, I had to choose a favorite, right now it's absolutely going to be the cheesecake first. Cheesecake first. That is really good.
I'm blown away.
I will say too that they also have the Junior's cheesecake, and at least in our Kroger, it has like a strawberry topping. How do you feel about the toppings?
I don't like, you know this. I don't like fruit toppings. Look at you. I don't like fruit toppings on my desserts. If I would get chocolate cake, I just want chocolate cake. I don't want raspberries.
You don't want raspberries on the side?
I don't like any of that.
Y'all, this is so freaking good.
Yeah. It's fine. You know, we forgot to mention when we were talking about Cheesecake Factory and reminiscing, you know, we did kind of get tired of Cheesecake Factory, but their cheesecake is always a bomb. So many different varieties. Now, I can't even lie. The cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory is pretty good.
The varieties.
Yeah.
Red velvet cheesecake, Reese cup cheesecake, Snicker cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake. Let us know. We're making this real interactive, guys. What is your favorite flavor of cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory, all right? That is going to do it for today, guys. Really appreciate you guys stopping in to watch this, what we hope was a little fun, little different video. Don't forget to let us know what is in your grocery store that you think that we should absolutely give a try, and we will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.
What's up, YouTube family? Hopefully you're feeling blessed and not stressed. I feel blessed because it is pink package shout out time. Let's jump right into it. Our first one, Shannon A. Shannon A is out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It looks like she ordered a Faith Script t-shirt and a Melanin t-shirt. Thank you so much, Shannon. Looks like this is your first order. Welcome to the family. Our next person that is showing us a lot of love, Rochelle C. Rochelle C, this is her second order. We feel privileged, Rochelle, to have you come back and bless us with another order. She is out of Sicklerville, New Jersey. Sicklerville, New Jersey. And she ordered two very appropriate shirts, given that, you know, we're in January as I shoot this video. MLK Day is coming up. Next month is Black History Month. She ordered a Nina Simone retro t-shirt and a Martin Malcolm Mandela hoodie. Thank you so much, Rochelle. Also, let me know in the comments. I know there's a lot of debate in the community about, you know, Black History Month here in the United States. It's in February. You know, some people say it has usefulness. Other people say, you know, how do you take, you know, 1 month to celebrate the legacy and pride of an entire, you know, diaspora of people, right? An entire people. So let me know what you think in the comments. I've seen people kind of have both debates, right? It is interesting they put it in February, which is like the shortest month. That's the kind of the running, you know, joke. I don't know how serious that is, but let me know in the comments. Our next one is Francis R. Francis R. out of Charleston, Missouri. Okay, I thought this would be Charleston, South Carolina. Again, I'm learning a lot of geography. Francis R. is out of Charleston, Missouri, and she ordered the Shirley Chisholm retro t-shirt. unbought, unbossed t-shirt, which is a retro political t-shirt of the late great Shirley Chisholm. There's a show on, gosh, what is that network? I think Hulu, called Mrs. America. A pretty good miniseries. It actually features Shirley Chisholm as one of the main characters. She's played by the young lady, I forget her name, but she was in Orange is the New Black. Great actress. So check that little miniseries out if you haven't. It's an excellent miniseries. It's interesting to see, you know, it talks about the political environment of the 70s and how, you know, people were fighting for women's rights, and you kind of had two sides of the issues. It's an interesting documentary or miniseries, and it also relates to a lot of what's going on in politics today. So check that out if you haven't. It does feature the late Shirley Chisholm as one of the main characters. The next one, Priscilla M. out of Charlotte, North Carolina. She ordered the Walking Into the New Year Luxe shirt. Priscilla, hopefully you're walking into the new year blessed and feeling strong and grateful. Having a great year so far. Priscilla M. out of Charlotte, and looks like this is your first order. Jennifer W. first order. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Home team, Flowery Branch, Georgia. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Flowery Branch, Georgia. I know that name very well because that's where the Falcons do their training. Another Walking Into the New Year, the Atlanta Falcons, our football team, which had a horrible, they've been having, I don't even want to get into it. Anyway, and a coffee Luxe shirt. So thank you so much, Jennifer W. Flowery Branch, Georgia, Walking Into the New Year in a Luxe shirt. Let's see. Alice M. looks like this is your third order. Lancaster, Texas. Texas always represents. Texas really, really represents. Alice M. Lancaster. Coffee with a splash of Luxe bundle. We've got a lot of new exciting t-shirt bundles on the website. She ordered one. Alice here ordered one. Check those out. Great way to stock up on shirts and save a little bit of coin. And again, Alice, this is her third order. Thank you so much, out of Lancaster, Texas. And last but certainly not least for today's shout out, Stacy C. Stacy C. out of Dearborn Heights. I've been to Dearborn Heights many times. I've been to the Ford Museum there. There's a historical hotel there that I've stayed at. Dearborn Heights, Michigan, which is a suburb of Detroit. A Luxe shirt, 2 Luxe shirts. So thank you so much, Stacy C. out of Dearborn Heights. Shout out to Detroit and Dearborn, Livonia, all those areas up there. And I will see you guys on the next Pink Package shout out. What's up, YouTube family? Hopefully you're feeling blessed and not stressed. It is time for another Pink Package shout out. Beautiful day here in Atlanta. You can see it on the sunroof. I'm about to head out on my bike. But before I did that, wanted to give a quick shout out to Maria M. Maria M is out of Largo, Florida. She has blessed us with a third order. Thank you so much, Maria, for continuing to bless us. She ordered an Over It t-shirt. And given what's going on so far in 2021, I wouldn't blame you if you're already over it. And a Luxe shirt. So thank you so much, Maria M. out of Largo, Florida. Our next order, and this is from the guys, a guy, so we love to see orders from the fellas. Michael F. out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And let me kind of explain what Michael ordered. So for a while, we've had a Malcolm Martin Mandela. It's like this beautiful unisex gold hoodie. It's one of our most popular hoodie designs. And that's been a top seller, one of our most requested items for a while. We recently introduced a t-shirt version of that shirt. There's a men's t-shirt, a women's t-shirt, and a men's and women's t-shirt bundle. So Michael, and this is his first order, ordered the men's and women's t-shirt bundle. We'll put all those here on the screen here so that you can kind of see them. So very popular design, now in t-shirt form, very relevant for upcoming Black History Month. I would say our t-shirt bundles, the men's and women's t-shirt bundles, are also some of our most popular designs. We have this new Malcolm Martin Mandela. We've got Black Marriages Matter, Her King, His Queen, and there's one more. Oh, My Wife is Dope, My Husband is Dope. So check those out. Great gifts. Valentine's Day is coming up. Great for Valentine's Day. Black History Month, some unique gifts. And I will see you guys on the next Pink Package shout out. What's up, YouTube family? Hopefully you're feeling blessed and not stressed. I feel blessed to be able to bring you yet another Pink Package shout out. Now for today's shout out, I went to run some errands, so I'm in a different part of our neighborhood. So I'm at a different UPS store than I normally go to. There's 2 that I normally frequent. The reason I bring that up is because I think a week ago we did a video, my wife and I, and we talked about things that we need to leave or need to be left in 2021. And one of those things was people talking loud on their phones in public. Well, when I originally parked at this UPS store that I'm at now, I'm in the shopping center, I actually had to move because when I parked, there were 2 ladies on their phones on the sidewalk behind me. And they were so loud in their phone conversations. Like if I'd have done the pink package shout out, even with the windows up, you guys would have heard like their whole conversation. So I'm like in the back of the parking lot, like in the woods now. But hey, it is what it is. I am, the errands I'm running, 2 lottery tickets. Today is Friday, January 15th. So as of today, both Powerball and Mega Millions are up to like some ridiculous amount. I don't even remember how much. Let me know in the comments if you are a big lottery player / gambler. I am not, you know, I buy basically 1 lottery ticket a week. I get gas usually once a week and I'll go in the gas station and get a lottery ticket. Let me know if you're a big lottery person. I'm not a big gambler either. I've been to Vegas and Biloxi and a few other gambling towns. I'm not a big gambler. I think the lottery is an interesting thing because I've seen so many different specials on people that play and win the lottery and it ruins their lives. And I, you know, I think we all want to win the lottery, but I can understand how that's a lot of pressure. You know, you got family and friends and you want to do for everybody. And if you're not used, which most of us aren't used to having that amount of money, it's just amazing to me how it ruins people's lives. I'll tell you this. I know with the big winners in most states, I know there are some laws about whether or not you can remain anonymous. I don't think you really can. I think there are a couple of states where you can. If I won, if we win, you guys won't know about it because we are remaining anonymous. We're not telling anybody. I think that's where it gets messed up. And it's not that, you know, even if people don't have their hands out, I'm not necessarily saying everybody's going to have their hands out. Some people will, but it just makes, you know, your relationship with people weird. You know what I mean? It's like 1 minute you're a regular person and then the next minute you're like a multi-millionaire. Let me know in the comments, do you think the lottery, I know what you're going to say. Of course, Eric, I'm going to win the lottery and I'm going to do right and it's not going to ruin my life. But I'm telling you, watch some of these specials. It really messes people up. Now, I said all that, look, I still got the tickets, so hey, it is what it is. But let me know in the comments, do you gamble? Do you play lottery? Also, I do not believe, I've never done like the lottery pool where you go in with your office workers or your family. I just say if you do that, be really careful, sign a contract or something. I've just seen so many cases where that has gone bad. I can see why people do it, but I mean, you hear these cases of somebody was getting a divorce and they didn't tell their spouse, or you know, it's a $2 ticket and somebody gave the other person $1 and they're supposed to go half, but then the other person doesn't want to split it. It's just a hot mess. So I've never done the whole lottery pool thing. I might do it if I was in an office with people I trusted and we signed a contract or something. But other than that, you know, it'd have to be like a really like brother, sister, mother, father. And even then you got to be careful. Let me know in the comments if you do the lottery pool thing, if you believe in it. But anyway, enough of that. I feel like I hit the lottery because the Unfrumpy Mommy Store customers are so great. Our first great customer I want to shout out is April V. This is her first order, a big first order. So again, I feel like I hit the lottery with April V, who is out of Medical Lake, Washington. That's WA, that's Washington State. It threw me off because you know what? This is our first order from Washington State. I'm used to seeing Texas and California and Maryland and North Carolina and South Carolina. So this is our first one. All right. Thank you so much, April V. A black hoodie, Spoiled Wife t-shirt, and 2 Lux shirts. Thank you so much, April V. Welcome to the family. This being your first order. Big order. Our next one, Tanithia J. Tanithia J. And this is, I just said, most of our orders come from places like Texas. Tanithia J is from Plano, Texas. Her first order. Welcome to the family, Tanithia. Really appreciate that. Another Lux hoodie and 2 Lux shirts. So that is our Pete Package shout out for today. Folks, go out and win that. Go out and play that lottery, get your ticket, and I pray and hope that you are blessed to win it or win something. And I will see you guys on the next Pete Package shout out.